Welcome back to Life Mastery Unleashed. I'm your host, Ricky Khamis. And for the next 10 minutes, I'm going to rip the safety net right out from under you and tell you exactly what it takes to win in business, in life, in your family, and in your own damn head. This isn't about feeling good. This is about getting better. If you came here for a hug, you're in the wrong place. But if you're here to sharpen your edge, to push past every excuse you've been leaning on, then buckle up, because it's time to go to work right now, somewhere out there. There's a person with less talent than you, less skill than you, less experience than you. And in the next 12 months, they're going to pass you, not because they're better, not because they're smarter, not because they have more resources, but because they're hungrier. They're up earlier. They're staying later. They're executing while you're still thinking about executing. I learned this in the Army. Nobody cared about your feelings. Nobody cared if you were tired. Nobody cared if you thought the mission was too hard. The mission didn't pause, so you could get motivated. You got up, you laced up, you executed. Rain, snow, exhaustion, didn't matter. The world doesn't care about your intentions. It only respects your execution. You can post quotes all day. You can talk about someday. But if you aren't showing up, if you aren't producing results, you are invisible. Let me tell you the truth about winning. It's ugly. It's not Instagram perfect. It's not some highlight reel with dramatic music. It's you dragging yourself out of bed at 5 a.m. when you went to bed at midnight. It's you making the sales call after the 5th no in a row. It's you going to the gym when your body says no. It's you putting your phone down to look your kid in the eyes, even though you just had the longest day of the year. Winning isn't complicated. It's hard, but it's simple. And the thing killing most people's success isn't that they can't do it. It's that they won't. They negotiate with themselves. They start looking for ways to make it easier. They take their foot off the gas the second they get a little ahead. Let me ask you something. How many times have you been close to breaking through only to slow down because you got comfortable? Comfort will ruin you. The second you think you can relax, you're already losing ground, because there's someone behind you who's willing to bleed for what you're coasting through. Burn this into your mind. The scoreboard of life never stops running. Every hour, you're either gaining ground or you're losing it. And the real killers, they're looking for the hours everyone else is wasting so they can use them to get ahead. You've got to stop thinking about what's fair. Life's not fair. You're not owed a damn thing. All you have is what you earn. If you call yourself a leader, you don't get to tap out early. Your team is watching. Your kids are watching. Your spouse is watching. If you crumble under pressure, you teach them. Crumbling is acceptable. If you stand tall, grind it out, keep swinging when you're out of breath, you teach them. Resilience is the only way. It's not about you anymore. Leaders don't get to have a bad day and disappear. Leaders bleed in public and keep moving forward, so the people following them know how to keep going too. You want to know why so many people never reach their potential? Because they spend all their energy trying to avoid pain. But pain is where the growth is. Pain is where the separation happens. Every great champion you've ever heard of got there by doing the reps nobody wanted to do, by taking the losses and coming back twice as hard. Muhammad Ali said, "I hated every minute of training, but I said, don't quit, suffer now, and live the rest of your life as a champion." So ask yourself, are you willing to suffer now so you can win later? Because the truth is, you're going to suffer either way. You can suffer the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. One makes you stronger. One breaks you. Here's your move. Look at your life right now and get brutally honest. Where are you coasting? Where are you letting yourself off the hook? Where are you hiding from the work? You already know the answer. For the next 7 days, attack those spots, not tiptoe, not ease in. Attack. If you've been sleeping in, set the alarm an hour earlier and get up. If you've been skipping calls, double your dials. If you've been avoiding the hard conversation, have it today. If you've been putting off the workout, go now. You want to change your life? It's not going to happen with one big gesture. It's going to happen by stacking wins, one after another, day after day. And if you do that long enough, you'll wake up one day and realize you've become unstoppable, but only if you stop quitting on yourself every time it gets uncomfortable. When that voice in your head says, maybe take it easy today, recognize it for what it is. That voice is your enemy. It wants you weak. When you hear it, push harder. Don't slow down. Don't back off. Accelerate. This is your life. This is your race. Nobody's coming to run it for you. So stop waiting for ready. Stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for perfect timing. Start now. Start messy. Start tired. Start scared. But start, because the clock is ticking. And every second you waste is a second you don't get back. Life doesn't wait. It doesn't pause. And it sure as hell doesn't hand you what you haven't earned. So get up, get after it, and don't stop until you're done. And you know what to do. Outgrind, outwork, outhustle everyone.